Greenland's melt goes into hyperdrive with unprecedented ice loss in modern times.
Here's a summary of the article.
The Greenland and Antarctic ice sheets are now losing more than 3 times as much ice a year as they were 30 years ago, according to a new, comprehensive international study. From 1992 to 1996, the 2 ice sheets, which hold 99% the world's freshwater ice, shrank by more than 100 billion tons a year, 2/3 of it from Antarctica. These rates of ice loss are unprecedented during modern civilization, Dr. Moon said. Since 1992, the Earth has lost 8.3 trillion tons of ice from the 2 ice sheets, the study found. They use 17 different satellite missions and examine ice sheet melt in 3 distinct techniques, Dr. Otasaka said, and all the satellites, radar, on-the-ground observations and computer simulations basically say the same thing: ice sheet melting is accelerating. While mass loss from Greenland is outpacing that from Antarctica, there are troublesome wild cards in the south, notably behavior of the Thwaites Glacier, which is nicknamed the Doomsday Glacier, said distinguished geography professor and the director of the U.S. Snow and Ice Center, Mark Cereze, who was not part of the study. Study authors used changes in gravity and in ice height and measured how much snow fell, how much snow melted, how much ice was lost in icebergs calving and eaten away from underneath by warmer water etching through the ice.
This post received a score of 12,000, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
More on this, from one of the best articles I've seen on Mashable. It's concise but not superficial, backs up every assertion, and is chock full of source links. Honestly, more mainstream journalists should be shook. If you're just skimming in and skimming out, just check this image from the article. The red line lol. We are now in a period of rapid deglaciation. The glaciers will vanish entirely. Deglaciation itself is not unnatural. In fact, if you look at most of Earth's geology over the eons, glaciation occurs less often. Safe to say though, this one's gonna be a scorcher.
I'm in South Florida. I don't know what this climate change is all about. Our governor says the only problems are woke. Sigh.
Don't sleep through the ocean annexing your state.
I'm carving all my important documents in stone so future generations can dive for them.
And here we see the ancient Floridian consumed over 1 ton of stone to preserve a form of Holy Writ called a CVS receipt.
5 packs of condoms, some antibiotics and a 6-pack of Miller Lite. Put it on the Florida special pile.
Don't buy houses in Florida in the next years.
The trick is to buy houses 10 miles inland. Then you'll end up with beachfront property. You guys can buy houses.
Work hard every day. Save your money. Be responsible. Buy a house with your parents' money. What's so hard about that?
Sounds like the advice that the industrialist J. Paul Getty once gave when someone asked him how to become rich. He said it was easy. You just rise early, eat a good breakfast, and strike oil.
Black Gold, Texas tea.
Well, the first thing you know, Olay, Jeb's a millionaire. The town folk said, Jeb, move away from here.
Said, California is the place you want to be.
So they loaded up the truck and moved to Beverly.
Greenland at last.
Make Greenland Iceland again.
We're well on the way to renaming everything barren wasteland.
Following the Greenland, Iceland naming paradigm, we'd be on our way to naming everything Paradiseland.
Not too Hotsville.
The united land that's still above sea level of America.
We should absolutely start building the Golden Gate Dam if we want to save California from having a huge inland sea.
Learn to swim? If a fraction of what is spent on killing one another was spent on saving our ecology, we'd be handing a properly working planet over to the next generation. We are just too selfish and greedy. ?
Greedy corporations and corruption are big reasons why so much money is spent on the military. Now if we can figure out a way for the environment to donate to the re-election campaigns.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.